Well, hello. It's Dave, the Crazed Collector, and I've been digging in the crypts. The shovel is hot in my hands, and I found magic and memory here in the crypts. Now, when I left the crypts years ago, my father packed up stuff, and he was kind of like one of those immaculate Jenga packers. And if stuff had room, he'd put it in where it didn't even all fit together. But that was his magic. Now, here is a picture of my father, just so you know. Gilbert Barnhill, my incredible father, who was a film editor in an independent television station. We're going to look at one of his pack jobs. I've been in this toolkit before, but I just thought I'd show you because I thought it is such an interesting mix of guys. Take a look at this. This is his collection of lead soldiers. When he was a kid, he used to melt. I'll show you the ones that he made specifically. Like there's an army guy that's feeding the ammunition into the machine gun. And then at the same time, somewhere in here is, if we can find a guy like that, is a guy with binoculars telling him where to go. Oh, here's that guy. Can you see him? He's got the binoculars and he's telling these guys where to shoot. And then there's also the ones he didn't make, which are now all rusty and beat up and broken. And my God, there's a wounded guy. Can you see him? Wounded. So my father would have painted all these. And this was his thing. He painted these. Now, his mother worked at a school. And so she went to the print shop that taught printing, like as a vocational thing, and she got all the extra beat up lead type, and that was how my father got lead during the war to make his lead soldiers. And there's some other store-bought stuff in here, stuff from my father's childhood, and I just think it's amazing that he saved it all. Okay, we're going to take that off, and we're going to go into what I discovered was, what? This looks incredible in here. I thought it was all lead soldiers, but it's not. Let's take a look at this. Are you ready? Okay. For some reason, he thought these are Jiggly Wigglies, and they were called, I always called them Slimies. So this is some of my favorite slimy guys, and they're still slimy. And you bought them for $1, I think, way back in the 60s. I love this guy. Yeah! And there's Baloo the bear. And if you touched him, you'd feel like your hands were playing in a butter dish. And then who else is in here? Oh, here's a guy that's not a slimy-wimey, but he's got a suction cup. Let's see if he works. There you go. Oh, whoa, he fell to his death. Oh, well, and another guy in here. And he's got a suction cup, and we won't put him to the wall because I may never find him again. He's got flowers growing out of his head. All right, put those guys down. And then wait, here's another slimy-wimey. Now, if you look in the case here, you can see that it's just rusty and icky and nasty in there from God knows what. One more slimy Jiggler Wigglers. I love these guys. Oh, I see, I can't even get them out of the... Oh. And this guy was a Cyclops. He's missing an eye. He used to have an eye right there, and that's long gone. Wait, there's another guy in here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and he was a buddy. These guys were buddies. This is just a Medusa. Look at his eyes are all melted. Oh, that's disgusting. But here's another thing I found in here that I didn't think was in here. Look at that. I got 2 Thingmakers. This one's pristine. Now, this is for creepy crawlers, creeper people, fighting men, eeks, zoofy goofies, giant creepy crawlers, and I can't even remember what else. Who played with creepy crawlers as a kid? Who played with Thingmaker? You plug this in, this went up to 400 degrees, you put your fingerprints on there if you wanted to erase them. But, as I've said, there was my father, the Jenga packer. We've got slimy guys, we've got Thingmakers, we've got lead soldiers, and that's my father in a nutshell, packing stuff away for me to someday find again. Again, I'm the Crazed Collector, shovel and pick, going through the memories of our lives. If you have memories of your life, I want to hear about them. Share them with us. We do traveling exhibits that travel the country full of pop culture and memory and nostalgia and legacy. You want to see them. Find out where we're coming next. Go to our website, supermonstercity.com. Sign up for our newsletter. This is so incredible. I'm going to go start digging for more stuff. All right? I'll see you later. Bye-bye.